guys do me a favor and wake up? Wake the fuck up. I told you a long time ago, regret is your guideline. I told you a long time ago that your conscience is the authentic voice of God. How the fuck are you going to lack purpose? You're being told what to do every fucking day, but your stupid ass is in the way. When I got out of the way, my life became in perfect alignment. My life only goes to shit when I choose to break character. Only time a man gives up moments of his life is when he willingly breaks character. And that's the fucking thing I've been telling you since the beginning, is those that don't reflect, they project. So what you're consistently doing is releasing a feeling, thoughts, and energy that you don't wish to feel. I've told you that. Those that don't reflect, they project. So you're projecting what you actually possess, but you think the world is doing to you. Now, since you're projecting that, what you release is what you possess. So now it's this circle of a person who's filled with fear, hate, envy, jealousy, guilt, shame, someone who's filled with all these low frequency emotions, releasing that to the world and getting that back. Instead of someone who understands what Aurelius said, straight never straightened, and he wakes up knowing he's in a low frequency state, does the work and earns the right to be in a high frequency state, realizes he was needing to get straight. He'll never be straightened. He will fall victim to a low frequency state again, and he will have to pick himself up again. He will not place an emphasis on the fact that he is flawed. He will realize that low frequency and high frequency states are a part of life. Whether you choose to exist them or not is your choosing. Most you guys just have not become harmonized or aligned with universal laws, so you're consistently doing something that you regret. That regret is actually packed with karmic debt. So now you're actually initiating these low frequency states on yourself of guilt and shame, and then the loop begins again. That's the guilt and shame loop that most of you guys live, because you're refusing to act and live in alignment with your highest self. Your conscience, God, is telling you to become your higher self. He's making you feel a certain way when you're getting out of alignment. You don't trust that feeling. You think it's going to be different next time, but it's never different. Every time you go eat the pizza before bed and you wanted to wake up skinnier, but you made the choice to fucking fatten yourself before bed, you woke up feeling worse about yourself. You did that. There was no escaping that. So you're in contact with that negative notification within that if things don't change, nothing will change. You'll actually get worse. The feeling of getting worse and the thought of getting worse gives you anxiety. Anxiety is also a notification for self-preservation, to make a move to change. The second you're in 100% alignment with your thoughts, your actions, and your energy, all aligned with the person you wish to be tomorrow, that is when you'll be completely free and operate from 100% clarity. When you're operating from 100% clarity, there is no fear of the future. Because the only thing that makes that fear and doubt comes from inaction. Inaction breeds fear and doubt. When there's complete action, when thoughts are congruent, when energy is congruent, and actions are aligned, you have nothing to fear. You're actually free. You've done the work. You're aligned with the future self you want, and you just step into the next day. It's very simple, but you stupid motherfuckers overcomplicate everything. That's the name of the game. That's what you guys do all day, is massively overcomplicate everything. I made it very simple. I have a very simple process I do each day. This keeps me aligned with the person I want to be. The confidence that I build, the respect and love that I cultivate within is what drives me. So I'm going after that feeling. If I show up for that feeling, I know I can get that every single day. So that's my goal, is to get that feeling. When I've shown up enough for that feeling, now a tangible result starts to appear in external form to where everybody can see a different exterior changing. Now their view of you changes. Now you actually become a speaking, an entity, an offering, an individual. You become someone who can actually speak and lead and perform for everybody else, because you know you have what they want, because they simply weren't able to stay disciplined and stay in alignment with the call of their conscience. It's very simple. And even people who don't want to hear this complex breakdown, I've broken it down very simply of what to do. Get up earlier, read and reflect, read something very simple, something about personal development or mindset to get that PMA, that positive mental attitude, to put you in that state where everything's going to work out, and then go to the workout and break yourself off so that you actually solidify that belief into your mindset and you walk it through. So if I open this page right now of this book and I open to a page I like, and we'll say, something like this: starting out is hard. So I'd say starting out is hard. But that book goes on to say stopping at a certain point becomes harder than starting ever was, because the paradigm shift occurs. Once that paradigm shift occurs, once that mindset is gained, once through habitual construction of doing what's difficult becomes your way of life, now you've created new neurological pathways through habitual construction. Now what happens is it's impossible to quit because you've created a highway of sticking to it. When before, that highway wasn't even constructed for your thought to travel down, that it was even possible to stick for something for a duration of time, because you didn't earn that neurological pathway that this exists and this is what I do, because you never saw anything through. So you couldn't connect the dots. I don't know why you guys don't understand it, but I mean, I try to make it very simple and just tell you what to do so you can feel it. You don't need to understand everything mentally. Those are the dumbest people on the planet. The people that fully have to digest it and understand it mentally before they do, those are the stupidest people. The smartest people will just see something they like from someone else. They will try it, they will start it, they will feel it. When they feel it, they get the confirmation that it's true and it's right and it works. Then they just do it the next day again, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. What people are so dumb with is that they know a perfect day makes them feel perfect, but then they choose not to do it. Well, what does that come from? That comes from your subconscious mind sabotaging you. Like I've told you before, your subconscious mind is secretly taking account to how well you treat yourself. So until you rewire your subconscious, you will always self-sabotage, because your subconscious mind knows that you fucking hate yourself. Listen how you talk to yourself. Listen how little you believe in yourself. You have to learn to build someone who believes in themselves and talks to themselves in a positive manner at the core of your being, or else you'll never have a chance at this. I love you guys. I hope you can unpack that. It is what it is. The whole thing is the world is not as it is. The world is as you are. I can only live a beautiful day if I'm a great, beautiful motherfucking man through and through. And I fail a lot. I fail a lot in speech. I fail a lot in thought. Sometimes I think negatively about people. Sometimes I say negative stuff in scenarios, or I start to fall victim to negativity that comes my way, and I give it back, and I feel what I've given back. Nobody's going to be perfect at this, and the people who try to chastise you or vilify you for you having little flaws in these areas, they're stupid pieces of shit. Look at people's actions first. Until you've mastered the realm of action, these people who act like they've mastered energy and thought, they're just bullshitters. That's that spiritual bypassing fuckery of a lane. So don't listen to someone until they've perfected actions, then they move to perfecting thought, then it is controlling and aligning energy. Love you guys. Let's go!